Oh. Hmm. Okay. Bang. Ah. All right, everybody. How we doing? We doing good? I'm doing great. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians live stream. Game 108 of 162. This is the final game of the series against the Rockies and the final game before the trade deadline, as we are now under 24 hours away. In fact, right before it went live, the Minnesota Twins acquired two prospects for Joan Duran from the Phillies. The Philadelphia Phillies just went out and acquired Joan Duran. They got Meek Abel and Eduardo Tate. So no Andrew Painter. Interesting. With that being said, let's get into the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Colorado Rockies. Leading off in right field, Tyler Freeman. Batting second, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar. Batting third, designated hitter Hunter Goodman. Batting fourth, in left field, Jordan Beck. Batting fifth, first baseman Warming Bernabel. Batting sixth, second baseman Tyro Estrada. Batting seventh, in center field, Brenton Doyle. Batting eighth, third baseman Orlando Arcia. And batting ninth, in the squat, Austin Nola. On the mound for the Rockies is Kyle Freeland, who is 2-10 on the year. Lovely. For the Cleveland Guardians, their lineup is as follows. Leading off, possibly for the final time as a Guardian. In left field, Stephen Kwan. Batting second in center field, Angel Martinez. Batting third at third base. Freaking flies flying around here. Freaking annoying as hell. At third base, Jose Ramirez. Batting cleanup, designated hitter, David Fry. Batting fifth, first baseman, Carlos Santana. Batting sixth, shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Batting seventh in right field, Nolan Jones. Batting eighth at second base, Brian Rocchio. And batting ninth in the squat for the Guardians is Austin Hedges. On the mound tonight is Colby Allard making a spot start. And this is because of the fact that the Guardians, of course, had that doubleheader, and they're not going to pitch Gavin or Tanner on short rest. And with the off day tomorrow, your bullpen gets a little extra rest, and then you get the Twins. Wow. All right. So we are just a mere moments away from first pitch, as the trade deadline is quickly approaching. This is the first time I think all year I've actually streamed all three games. And it's because of the fact that, oh yeah, it's the trade deadline. And you never know what could happen. I mean, of course, there was a lot of talk about Duran being traded, but to the Twins. Now, the Guardians, before Clase turned into a dipstick asshole with his little betting garbage, there was a lot of talk that we would probably get what the Twins got. Hate is a catcher. Okay. Class A with massive power and a big arm. Well, alrighty then. So here's Colby Allard, 21 games, 1 start, 2-1 record, 2.83 ERA, 41 in the third innings, 10 walks, 23 Ks, and a 2.88 opponent average. Speaking of the Phillies, they're down, well, they were down 1-0 to the White Sox. And again, the lineup for the Rockies, Freeman, Tovar, Goodman, Beck, Bernabel, Estrada, Doyle, Arcia, and Nola. And we're ready for our first pitch from Allard. And it's inside for a ball. And we're underway from Progressive Field at the corner of Carnegie in Ontario. Oh, yeah. 63 games, 1 homer, 19 RBIs for Tyler. 310 average, ball 2. I'm sure that dugout's probably a little on edge right now, as you can imagine. Here's a 2-0 from Colby. Ball 3. Okay, so he's just going to walk the leadoff hitter. All right. Okay. Pitch. Hey, there's a strike. Took him 3 pitches or 4 pitches, but he found the strike zone. Three one. Ah, another strike. Now he's back on the count. Okay. Let's see if he can put him away here. Make Abel and Eduardo Tate to the Twins. No Andrew Painter. Ah, payoff pitch from Colby. Copper. Ramirez gathers and he'll throw it over, and they got him. 1 down. And of course, no Kyle Manzardo. Almost forgot that. No Kyle tonight, as I thought. Juan Martinez Jones in the outfield. Ramirez, Arias, Rocchio, Santana, and Hedges in the squat around the horn. Fouls it back for Tovar. Oh, 1. Ball. Here's a 1-1 to Tovar. Lines it foul. That thing was stung off the bat. But yeah, I mean, the Guardians right now, there's no talk of them buying, but instead they're going to be sellers. That's kind of rubbing me the wrong way, low-key. Pitch. Fly ball to center field. Martinez will go over and make the catch. 2 down. Allard on the mound, former Ranger. And Philly. Ironically enough, the Guardians actually faced Allard, I think last year. He made a spot start for the Phillies when, was it Suarez or Sanchez couldn't go? The Twins. They couldn't even get Painter for freaking Duran. That's tough. Pitch. Beautiful strike to Goodman. Makes me wonder, is Griffin Jacks or Joe Ryan going to go? Pitch. Swing and a miss. The Guardians probably would have got Tate, Abel, Miller. They would have got so much for him because Clase is really good. But he's a dipshit. I hate swearing, but he's a dipshit. Pitch. I hate swearing on stream, but that's just the case. He's a dipwad. 0 IQ having dipwad, man. He's got for brains. He's making millions of dollars, and you're out here freaking sticking your fingers into the gambling business. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Remember when he was, looking like he was going to walk the leadoff hitter? Well, no problem. 1, 2, 3 inning for Colby. And we go to the bottom of the first. Scoreless. Hell yeah. Of course, if you've been, following my channel the last month or so, I have been firmly entrenched in the Guardians buy a little, I guess, agenda. Do a little buying. They're not going to go crazy. I've kind of faded on a lot of my targets, though. I still think they could maybe improve the outfield a little bit. Maybe. But you know how the Guardians are. They ain't going to do crap. they're going to trade away a few people and then do nothing. If they trade Quan, that's going to kill this fan base. Mention the clubhouse, too. Love Steven. Right? But no, they're going to trade him. Only because Emmanuel Class A, like I said, is a Class A dipwad. Okay, now my camera wants to be a troll. Okay. I knew my camera was going to quit on me at some point, so. Time to bust out the aux cam. Thank God I got this thing still. I don't know why my camera hates me, but it does. It's like the software inside OBS and my camera do not like each other. So now I gotta get this camera situated. So give me a minute. Don't make the same mistake you guys made for trading Lindor. Well, the thing is, we got Andres for Lindor, and we liked Andres, and then we traded him because we extended him, and then he just didn't live up to it. That's our main problem there. All right, so first pitch is a strike to Quan from Freeland. There we are. And a pop up to shortstop, and that's out number one. Okay. That would probably be the one thing I wouldn't miss from Steven. Pop-ups. God. Again, it's Quan, and then Martinez, Ramirez, Fry, Santana, Arias, Jones, Rocchio, and Hedges. Here's Angel Martinez. Just like Santana did not play last night. Not like it mattered. Here's the 1-0. Has an on-base, 11-game on-base streak. Twins fans are crashing out right now, I can imagine. They thought they would get a lot more for Duran, but instead they got two prospects. That's it. 2-0. Strike. But yeah, if any Twins fans pop in, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this trade. 2-1. Strike. 2-2. Oh, what's up, Fred? Speaking of which, I think he's injured, yeah. 320 average, 4 homers, 17 RBIs from the right side. He's slightly better from the left side. Oh, now they're doing a live look-in for this on MLB now. 2-2. Grounder to third. The throw over, and they got him. 2 down. Wow, who would have thought Fubo is actually ahead of the broadcast? Oh, no, they're showing J-Ram. Okay. Freeland, 19 starts, 2-10 record, 5.22 ERA, 101.2 innings, 26 walks, 74 Ks, 307 on opponent average. He's 1-1 with a 4.18 ERA. The Rockies are 3-1 in his last 4 starts. All right, 1-1 count for J-Ram. Pitch. Ball 2. Phillies really got David Robertson and Joan Duran for the back end of their pen, with Matt Strom and whoever else they have there. 2-1 from Freeland. Swing and a miss. Here's the 2-2 coming to Ramirez. Pitch. Ramirez to left field, and it is off the wall. I thought that had a chance. And he'll skedaddle in for a 2-out double. Let's go. Yee, 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 yee. Yee, yee, yee. Ha, 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 ha. I mean, he whipped that into left field. Pitch. And Fry fouls it off. Fry with a 165 average. Here's the 0-1 to David Fry. Foul. Makes me wonder, are they going to try to have J-Man steal here? Oh, 2 count. 165 average, 4 homers, 11 RBIs, 220 on base, and 37 games for David. Strictly a DH this year because of his elbow surgery. 0-2. Runner takes off, and I think he's still third. He's still there. Damn it. I thought he took off. No, I thought he took off. Damn it. Oh, well. He should have taken off, though. He would have had it easy. But it's a ball regardless. I want to see him take off right here. 1-2 to Fry. Pitch. Fly. Left field. Back near the wall. It's gone. 2-run ding dong for David Fry. Take a large fry, please. Yeah. Hang on. There we go. Okay. 2-run ding dong for David Fry. That's a double fry. Thank you. Yeah. This team is going to start raking now, and they're going to show the front office, see, we're actually competitive. There's no reason to sell, you losers. How about you buy? Do us a favor. Don't make me mad. Please be, courteous and buy. Don't sell. Please buy. Don't sell. All right. David Fry. David Fry can be good when he's actually playing well. And there's a base hit for Santana. There we go. You have to wonder, if we win this game, do we buy a little? Do a little buy? Buy. Maybe not. Deep fried. Pitch. Ball in the dirt for Arias. 234 average. He's actually doing a lot better, too. 7 home runs, 34 RBIs, 295 on base, 234 average, and 81 games for Gabriel Arias. No. Ball inside, 2-0. Commissioner Rob Manfred in Cleveland today. Someone said we are getting black soxed. Nah. He's here to avoid any trade we make. No. 2-0. Coming to Arias. Oh, you should have drove that. Why did he have to go oppo on that one? I hate when these dudes try to go oppo. He would have crushed it if he pulled it. Austin Hedges. Like, hey, man, why'd you do it? 2-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. I'm actually kind of... It's funny, though. You trade Duran and you couldn't even get Painter. Bet Goodman? Oh, you're gambling today, huh? Interesting. Here's the 2-2 to Arias. Pitch. Arias to left field. What a catch by Beck in left. Saved extra bases, most likely, and I've seen it happen where an outfielder makes a play like that, and they miss. And the ball just rolls harmlessly to the wall, and it ends up being like a double or a triple. But we go to the top of the second inning. 2-0 Guards, thanks to David Fry, of all people. What's up, Eric? Hi, how you doing? Oh, man. Like, if we do trade dudes away, I need the Guardians to be serious and call up some of these guys in Columbus. I wish Chase would have been healthy, because I wouldn't have been too mad if we traded Quan and called up Chase. But with Chase injured, because they played all those games with him, literally, like, they were playing games, they were trolling us, acting like he was going to get called up, never did, because he got hurt his wrist. 24 hours until the deadline, the Padres are pursuing Jarren Duran. Like, I really care. I guess I gotta kill this fly real quick. Oh, no. It wants to be a little troll. Oh, I hate flies. I hate flies. I want to destroy them all with this thing right here. My device of pure destruction. Hey, Mr. Fly. You can't see me. He'd be like, did it. I'm gonna hit a grand slam with this fly. This is the Gary Sheffield. God, it was like, do like this too. There's some funky freaking things, like, you'd have like this, Edwin would just sit like this, practically having the bat resting against his shoulder. All right, first pitch is a strike to Jordan Beck. Again, if any other trades go down, I'll be right here to talk about them. 0-1. Was it off? 0-2. Guardians trying to get back to 500. They've been kind of dabbling in the 500 record lately. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Okay, Colby. Colby Allard is like a borderline starter, though. And Ryan O'Hearn homered today, so that's cool for him. This game was earlier, though, I think. Yeah. He homered, and Miles Straw homered, because, of course, off of Dean Creamer. Coffee Creamer. Here's Burner Bell. Fly ball, not even past the infield. Arias will make the catch. 2 down. I would say Allard maybe goes 4 or 5. He's a starter, so he could do it. Give him like 4 or 5, depending on how these innings go. Here's the pitch to Estrada. Fun fact, of course, Estrada got injured, and then that prompted the Rockies to trade for Tyler Freeman. 3 homers, 20 RBIs in 33 games for the second baseman. Tyler Estrada. Wait, Miles Straw hitting the ball hard? Wow. That's Wolfram, the guy we just destroyed when they were in Cleveland. 1-1. Hops it out of play. Wow, Bichette. Damn. 1-2 count for Estrada. Here's the 1-2 from Colby. Pitch. Okay, it's a throwaway pitch. Yeah. Maybe he thought, okay, maybe he'll bite, but no. No. 2-2 to Estrada. Pitch. Got him there. A little extension there, and he got him. Bottom second coming up. Just like that. We rolling. Hell yeah. Yeah, Rob Manfred is hanging out at the Guardians game today. That's interesting. Probably meeting with the front office to talk about stuff. The Guardians are banned from making trades. Uh, uh, uh. Swear to God. At that point, you just gotta like just cut, release, whatever. Freaking Class A. Call him Class Hole. Class Hole. Ah, yeah. Grounder and Jones grounds out on the first pitch. Barely came out of commercial. Feeble. Noodle bat. 15 hits last night. 9 singles, 3 doubles, 1 triple, and 2 homers. From Kyle, of course. Who's not in the lineup tonight? Because of course he's not. Classic vote. And it looks like is dude all right? Trainer's out talking to Freeland on this run to get Jones out. He kind of he kind of pulled up a little bit. Uh-oh. Let's see what they do here. Looks like they're going to keep him in, but might have tweaked something. Yeah, they're going to keep him in. Yeah. Trainer and the manager going back to the dugout, so he's going to stay in. Might have pulled something just a little. I thought maybe he was like sick or something. I was like, what is this dude good? Here's Brian Rocchio with 1 out here in the bottom second. Pitch. Outside ball. But yeah, Fred, what are your thoughts on the Joan Duran trade, if you're still watching? 1 home run on the year for Brian. Pitch, strike. Eduardo Tate, a catcher. Abel, a pitcher for Duran. Mick Abel, okay. 1-1. And Rocchio to left field. And caught. Oh, here we go. The Mets saw Duran get traded to the Phillies and was like, huh, that's cute. Watch this. Ryan Helsley, come on down to Queens, buddy. We see your Joan Duran and we counter with a pretty good Ryan Helsley. I swear the NL is like chess match. The Dodgers are looking at us going, because they have to be a dummy. I wonder what the Mets gave up for Helsley. Here's Austin Hedges, 3 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. 0-1. Fouls it off. Ryan Helsley to the Mets. I swear, if Helsley gets a couple top prospects, I will hate Class A for the rest of his days as an MLB player. Pitch. And a blooper into the glove of Tovar, and that retires the side. Well, I know one thing. These guys are seeing the ball real well against Freeland. Literally, they're seeing it real well. I mean, there's just nothing really coming out of it. A couple hits, but yeah. You could tell the noodle bats compared to the other guys that are actually good hitters. Wow. Ryan Helsley got traded. That's crazy. Something tells me the Guardians are going to pull off a trade somewhere. somewhere. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they get somebody. If they do make a move, it'll be a small one. If they buy, man, I wish they didn't freaking just turn to ash and, I wish they didn't shrivel up in Kansas City. If they had taken that first game with that doubleheader, and then, if they would have swept the doubleheader, that would have been lit. Take 2 out of 3 there. You don't shrivel up against Kansas City. You're above 500. You're probably gonna buy. Let's see what the Mets gave up for Helsley. It is a all-out freaking chess match over there in the NL East. The Mets and the Phillies are just like countering each other with moves. That's actually hilarious, though. That's actually kind of funny. Not gonna lie. So, top of the third, another inning of Colby Allard. Pitches a strike. One 0. Swinging and a miss. Big swing. Here's the 1-1 to Brenton Doyle. 141 average on the road, only 1 homer. Grounder foul. Ball 2. Fouls it off. All right, here's the 2-2. Pitch. Ring him up. Got him. Got him frozen. How about the Reds, too? Even the Reds made a move today. Getting Brian Hayes from the Pirates. Huh. Rare in. I mean, we're seeing a lot of interdivision trades. Like interdivision. Like, damn. Maybe Bleacher Report was cooking with that article for us. Talking about Michael A. Taylor or something. I don't know. Probably going to do nothing. Pitch. Grounder foul. They're going to say, oh, the Guardians are 34 and 30. If they win, they're 54 and 54. And they're mid. But they're like 3.5 or 3 or so games out of the wild card. Depending on what the Rays do today against the Yankees. Pitch. High 2-1. That game just got underway. And, this game's on MLB Network. All right, cool. And Amazon Prime. 2-1. Swinging and a miss. Honestly, if Colby's really cooking, man, you can't take him out. You let him go until maybe he just can't really go. Get him like 5 or 6 innings. Even. Right? He's a starter after all. Yeah. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Yo. What the hell is going on with this dude? Wow. Damn, Colby. Damn, Colby against Arcia. All right. Wow, look at that spin, man. Ugh. Pitch. Strike. 0-1 count. Austin Nola. 207 average, 233 on base, 9 games. Grounder fouls it off. The hell? For Baez, Dome, and Elisalt? Who's Baez? Javi? No, I don't know who that is. Probably like low A, middle A tier dudes. Not sure. But no tongue or bench. 0-2. Outside. Wow. 1-2 pitch. Oh, no, come on. Gotta give him that one, man. Come on now, man. What are you doing? He dotted him right up. 2-2 to Nola. Pitch. Bloops it into center, but there's Martinez to run it down. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Colby Allard. Bottom three coming up. It'll be the top of the Guardians order. What's up, OGT? I know I talked about the Reds. What's your thoughts on Brian Hayes? From what I understand with Cabrian, he's defense first, pretty much. His offense is lackluster, but maybe, get him in with Valeka. Maybe he could unlock something with him. I don't know. Have fun with him, I guess. Ooh, excuse me. Honestly, if I'm Antoinetti, because it's so funny, I'm seeing a lot of articles and stuff, but it's nothing from Antoinetti. There's nothing from the horse's mouth. Right? Or Meisel, or any of the writers. It's all from these bigwigs. Jesus Baez, Nate Dome, and Frank Elisalt. Let's do a little digging to see where they are in the rankings. So no bench, none of their top prospects for Helsley. That's interesting. Wow. Interesting. The Yankees made a trade today, getting Austin Slater. Ooh. All right. Mets, of course, they've been active lately. They made a trade earlier today, too, didn't? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they got Tyler, they got Rogers. Fly ball for Kwan, and that's a fly out to right field. Oh, Steven. Offensively, hopefully Valeka can turn him around. Failure of a deadline. Yeah, you guys are actually good for once, and you guys only make that move. That's just classic. It's a Guardians deadline, if you ask me. You guys are actually good, and all you do is that. Here's Angel Martinez. Safe to say these guys have they've locked in on Freeland, but Freeland is getting so damn lucky with these freaking things. Shortstop, two right-handers. 0-1. Outside. Let's look at the Mets here real quick. All right, 1-1 pitch. Inside on him. Right up in on the hands. Love when this website does not want to work for me. There we go. Okay. There we go. 2-1 coming to Martinez. We're outside 3-1. All right, so none of the top guys. Jesus is their number 8 prospect, so that's a good get. Woman's their 14. Pitch. Fouls it off. And I don't even know if the other one's even in here. Yeah, they're number 8 and 14, and Ella Salt, I don't even think is in here. No. Wow. Pitch. And this is a high fly ball to center. Out number 2. My God, dude. Gotta square this dude up. We're hitting like crazy off this guy, but nothing's going anywhere. Jose Ramirez, 7th in hits, just behind Lou Boudreau and just past Omar Vizquel. Pitch. Low strike. Yeah. Mets used 6 players today to get Taylor Rogers. They got Rogers from the Giants. And now Helsley to go with Diaz. Pitch. See, what they're trying to do is they're trying to shorten the game like crazy. Trying to do what the Guardians Indians did when we had Cody Allen and Andrew Miller. Remember those days? I think there was even a year we had Andrew Miller, Brad Hand, and Cody Allen, I think, all in the same bullpen. 0-2. Low, ball 1. They could literally end a game in the 6th inning. 7th inning, you go Rogers. 8th inning, you go Helsley. 9th inning, you go Diaz. 1-2. Liner right at shortstop. And that's another 1-2-3 inning. Oh, his knee is acting up. You can see it. We go to the top of the 4th. There we are. I'm headed to San Francisco for a couple weeks, so it's going to feel weird getting on your streams at 4 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. Just imagine living out there and you get to watch football at, what's it, 10 o'clock in the morning? I mean, think about that. You wake up for 1 o'clock slot of NFL games at 10 o'clock. The Super Bowl is at 5 p.m. or 3 p.m. even, I think, somewhere around there. Wickedly early. Ah. Trying to tell Dashy something about Cabrian Hayes. Don't wish him to be DFA'd 2 games into his tenure. Oh my God. That's funny. That's like a running gag for him. Wishing a player to be DFA'd after 1 bad game. Like, you better be careful what you wish for. You wish for a player to be DFA'd, and they actually get DFA'd, they go to a new team, and then all of a sudden he finds it, and it's like, crap, why did we get rid of him? Be careful what you wish for. That's all I'm going to say. And I don't think the trades are done yet. Tonight might be getting active, especially once these games are done. Free Shirt Friday, August 1st against the Twins. At the wall. Oh, nice catch. Taking a homer from Ben Rice. Okay. Pitch. A bunt. Foul. Freeman trying to be cheesy with a bunt, huh? Man. Trying to be cheesy with a bunt. Top 4. And Matt Festa is warming up in the bullpen. Of course, it's Festa. Pitch. Liner right up the middle, and that's the first hit of the game for Allard. For the Rockies against Allard. Of course, it's Matt Festa. Oh, watch out, Allard. Don't get domed by a comebacker. Pitch. Fly ball for Tovar, right to Kwan. Races in to make the catch. One down. Clase from San Diego? Jonathan Clase? Huh? What you talking about, Jacob? You talking about Jonathan Clase? Yeah, let's get another one. And here comes Matt Festa. 3 1/3 innings for Colby Allard. Matt Festa will come in with a runner on first and 1 out. Excuse me. Oh my God, excuse me. Why does it always happen? Kid you not. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gassy. They call me the Gassa dog. Wow. We'll see what the next move is. The AL Central so far has been kind of on the moves. The Royals have made technically 2 moves, but in the last week they've made 1. That's Randall Grichuk. The Tigers traded for Chris Paddock and Randy Dobnak, I guess. And then of course, the Twins traded Duran, and they're probably going to trade more pieces. I could see Jax getting dealt, and maybe a few others like Willie Castro or something. Mets are loading up on their bullpen. Oh, yeah, that's right. They got Gregory Soto now, too. They just got him a few days ago. God, Soto, Tyler Rogers, Helsley, and Diaz. They could literally end a game after 5 innings if they're leading. So here's Festa, 17 pitches, 26, and then 5 on the 24th. He pitched yesterday, 17 pitches. The 27th, he threw 26. Then after a couple of days, prior to that, he threw 5. Looks like it's starting to rain out there in New York. Swing and a miss against Goodman. Oh, bobble. Oh, no. Not even close. Here's the 0-1 to Goodman. Pitch. Strike. Oh, let's go. Perfect throw from Hedges. I don't know. Does he think he got in there? Let's see. It's going to be a close one. No, he's not. He's out. He's out. Oh, he's out. Oh, what a throw from Hedges. I think he's out. Hard to say, though. Oh, he might have been safe. He might have slipped his left hand in there. Oh, no, he's out. They didn't challenge. He's out. Let's go. Here's the 0-2. Grounder, foul. 0-2 pitch from Festa. If you're wondering where he came from, we acquired him from the Rangers, I think for cash. Like a few months ago. Earlier in the season. Pitch. How? Comes in and doesn't allow a hit. Guns down the runner trying to steal, and yeah, a strikeout too. Still 2-0, bottom 4 coming up. But yeah, these next 23 and a half hours, it's going to be interesting. especially once these games end, right? Because there's only like 3 games tomorrow. And a lot of these teams, the Guardians, of course, are staying home. They don't got to go anywhere. The Twins will be coming to town starting on Friday. That team could look a little different, too. They might be getting some new faces from the AAA system. Not sure if any of the guys that they got from Philly are going to be making the trip to Cleveland, like Mick Abel. If I had to guess, Abel could. But that's hard to say. Joe Ryan might get dealt. Jax might get dealt. Correa might get dealt to Houston again. Go back to Houston. Willie Castro could get traded. Of course, Jax, like I've said. Who else? Halume. Or Kalum. He might get traded. Peter could get dealt. Maybe some other like lesser known guys get traded as well. You know, like Vasquez, the catcher. I've seen like rumblings about him going back to Boston. Honestly, the Guardians might just sit back and do nothing. Because that's what they do. I wouldn't be shocked. But if they do nothing, they better hope everybody just rises up and they just go crazy again. First pitch is getting hounded by a damn fly. Those insects, man. Here's the 1-0. New pitcher, it's Hill. Saw him in the first game. Or was it yesterday? We saw him, I think it was yesterday, actually. Yeah, we saw him. 2-0. So that's a 3-0 count to Fry. Both teams going with bona fide bullpen games, it looks like now. Jaden Hill, 5 games, 193 ERA, 4 2/3 innings, 4 walks, 6 Ks, 235 opponent average. Pitch. All 4. And it's interesting. A few hours ago, the Rockies traded Kinley, I believe, to the Braves. But they traded him. I don't know who else they would trade from Colorado. Personally, I wouldn't mind Mickey Moniak. That's just me, right? But that's really all I'd want, really. Pitch. If we were buyers, which I don't know if we are. It's all about what Antoinetti views. And you know how he is. He operates in silence. He drops bombs on us out of nowhere. Here's the 0-1. Strike. I'm just going to go into this deadline with really no expectations. We'll see what they do. Here's the 0-2. Santana lines it foul. Got a good read on that ball, just a little too early to the party, I think. Pushed it a little too far. That dude's got a fat wad in his mouth, man. My God. Here's the 0-2. Pitch. Liner. That gets past the first baseman. Only play is at first. And at least he moves the runner. Got lucky there, though. That could have easily been a double play. Now, next year is going to be interesting, too, because David Fry will be able to go back to playing the field. But if and when Will Brennan comes back, he's going to be a DH. And he's not good enough to get David Fry treatment. So I think they just keep Will Brennan in AAA and let him cook down there until he's ready. Fry dancing around at second. Fouls it off from Arias, who honestly has been playing a little better since he came back from his injury. The master of the Oppo Taco Homer. 0-1. Pitch. Liner into left field, and Fry will stop at third. The ball was way too shallow to do anything with it. Try to run, come home. So first and third, one out. I mean, even in the first game, after a while, they did lock in, but yeah. Wheelock actually is pretty good, not going to lie. Compared to these other bum pitchers, he's up there. He's pretty good. Here's Nolan Jones. Chance to maybe get an RBI here or something. 0 for 1 with a ground out. Former Rocky, of course, for a couple years. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Up high. Tries to steal. He's safe. No double play now. Ballsy move by Arias trying to steal. Not a great throw from Goodman. Easily steal second. Yeah, he got past it. Nice job. Oh, barely by the skin of his butt cheeks. Then he overran the bag. He had to go, whoopsies, got to go back to the bag. His 4th stolen base of the year. Base hit can give us 2 more. Ball, 2-1. Giancarlo up for the Yankees here. Oh, struck him out. That's tough. Here's the 2-1 to Jones. Pitch. Outside, 3-1. Runner scored 8 of 13 times with a runner on third and less than 2 outs with Nolan Jones at the plate. Mostly from, sac flies. Ball 4. And look at that, guys. The bases are loaded. Keo coming up. And Rocchio to left field. He'll sac fly it. Easy score. So productive out. I'll take it from Rocchio. 3-0 Guards. I'll happily take the sac fly. I will happily take it. So here's Austin Hedges. Runners on first and second. 2 down. 3-0 Guards. Bottom 4. Pitch to Hill. Fouls it off. 1 for 3 in the series with his 130 on the season. 130 average. Pitch. Ball. Wow. Here's the 1-1. Pitch. Swing and a grounder to short. Probably could have put some lift on it. Get it over. But oh well, we scored a run. I'm not mad. Not mad. No tease there. No tease. That's a rarity, right? No teasing. Wow. See what happens when you just get guys on base and do that stuff? Good stuff usually happens. So top of the 5th coming up. Guardians up 3-0 now. I'm just happy that Durant is out of the Central now. Yeah. Yep. Don't got to face him this weekend. And we'll see if any other Twins players are on the move out. That'll be interesting to keep an eye on. I mean, trying to think of who else could be on the way out over there. Because if they do it right, a lot of players could be gone if they work to, play their cards right. Which I don't know if they will. All right. Hmm. One of the feral cats out there was trying to eat something, and I guess it didn't agree with him. Probably a bug or something. Don't know why the damn thing would be trying to eat a bug. Oh well. So let's take a look at the Twins, shall we? City Connect gear available now. Thank you for that information. Pitch. So now here's Jacob Junis in for the Guardians, top of the fifth. Pitch. Ball two. Pitch. Fly ball foul. 2-1 count. Pitch. Swing and a foul off. Swing and a miss. Wow, what a comeback by Junis there. Down 2-0 in the count, came back and struck him out. All right, so catcher. I could see Vasquez on the way out for the Twins. Jeffers ain't going anywhere. High France, probably DFA'd if anything. Willie Castro is probably gone. Correa could honestly be dealt. And then Bader. Pitch. Swing and a miss for Bernabel. Yeah. They don't have a whole lot of guys who could get traded, but they have a few. For sure. 0-2. Fouls it off his foot area, so he has to redo it again. Constantly looking at my phone to see what happens. See if anything pops off while I'm streaming here. Second player in Rockies history with 4 extra base hits in first 4 MLB games. Trevor Story, 2016 at 6. Oh, 2 count for Bernabel. 0-2, pitch. A waste pitch. Get him looking outside. Setting him up for something here. Here's the 1-2. Oh, no, I thought he was going to ring him up. Yeah, that was a ball. I'm not even going to be mad about that one. That was close. Some umpires would give him the strike, though. 2-2. Chopper to third. Ramirez digs it out and gets him at first. Nice job to dig that out. Trade Corn. Oh, Jacob, you're something else. I want to trade Corn. Who's Corn? Stephen Corn. Stephen Corn. Fly ball for Estrada. Deep at the track and caught by Martinez. And that'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Jacob Junis. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It's still 3-0. Oh, man. Why couldn't we have just taken care of business against Kansas City? I'm telling you right now, the Guardians are either selling or doing nothing at the deadline. They're not going to buy. They're not going to do anything like that. They're going to sell or do nothing. You know what would make me the happiest person in the freaking world? Well, one, obviously, a Stephen Kwan extension. But I don't know if we're going to get that this year, right now. But checking my phone and seeing a Jeff Passan tweet that says, and I quote, the first 5 words, the Cleveland Guardians are acquiring. I see a Jeff Passan tweet that says that. I don't really care who it is. I'm going to get excited. And then I'll see like some random minor league dude is like, oh. Classic. Now, what would you do if it was like Cedric Mullins or, Michael A. Taylor? Cedric Mullins, I would jump for joy. Michael A. Taylor would be like, okay. All right. Not a horrible move. Not going to frown upon it. He's not great. Oh, look at this. The Rockies are speaking with teams about Jimmy Herget and Seth Halverson. Hey, we need a closer. We're literally playing you. Just have Seth get out his dugout or bullpen, walk down the stairs about 20 steps or so, and boom, there you go. New team. How awkward would that be, though? How awkward would that be? Here's Juan Mejia, 32 games, 1-0 record, 4.50 ERA, 36 innings, 13 walks, 36 Ks, 244 opponent average. Facing Kwan, first pitch is a strike. Kwan 0 for 2. Of course, he's probably not thinking straight because he probably heard that he's the subject of trade talks. He's not locked in. 0-1. Ball. That clubhouse would feel so defeated if they traded Kwan. Here's the 1-1. Strike. 1-2. Like, I wouldn't feel as bad about it if they had Chase DeLauder. But they don't. Here's the 1-2 to Kwan. Up high, ball 2. I mean, trading Kwan isn't the end of the world, but it's about who replaces him. Unless you trade for an outfielder, then. 2-2. Pitch. Chopper right up the middle. Slow roller to short. Got him. Wow. Because you trade Kwan, then possibly the weakest position group on the team gets even weaker. Because then you'd have J-Rod, Martinez, and Noel probably, or whoever they call up, as your main guys. You can play Schneemann out there, but still, it'd be so ass in the outfield. My God. Holy butt cheeks, Batman. 1-0. He tried to send that one to the hotel across the street. 1-1 count. Wow, Diaz, RBI double. That's good for the fantasy. That's not Diaz. I don't know who was that. Well, Diaz is up though. Okay. 2-1 count for Martinez. Oh, that was Brandon Lowe. Or was that Josh Lowe? That's I don't know who that is. Okay. Chopper to second. And he's out. 2 down. God, nobody wants to freaking do anything today. J-Ram hit a hard hit ball off the wall and left. And then, of course, David Fry followed it up with a 2-run tank and scored the first 2 runs of the game. Here's J-Ram, pitch. Inside, ball 1 from Mejia. Only player in majors with 40 plus extra base hits, 44, and 30 plus stolen bases, 31. Damn. Crushed it foul. 44 extra base hits, 31 stolen bases. Wow. This dude's crazy, and yet the Guardians are just doing nothing with it. Not adding to the team, making it better, and just wasting it. 1-1. Strike. Fly ball, left center. Easy play for Doyle, and there it is. A 1-2-3 inning once again for the Rockies. These teams are essentially just trading 1-2-3 innings. Sean Newcomb of the A's has gained trade interest. Nah, okay. All right. Whatever. Still 3-0. Top 6 coming up. You know what's crazy? I've been streaming now over an hour. Oh yeah, Jose stealing home on a wild pitch last year against the Nats. Yeah. All right, so we are getting ready for the 6th inning already here. Buxton placed on a 10-day IL with a left rib cage injury. His 18th career IL stint. Ronald Acuna, 10-day IL with right Achilles. And, yeah, although it's not as bad as everyone thought, but still, that's tough. Swing and a miss from Junis. Doyle up, top 6. Quick 0-1 count. Pitch. Swing and a miss again. Doyle 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 2 for 8 in the series. There's Shane Bieber. I know he's heard the rumors. Pitch. Here's the 1-2. Pitch. So, did he go? No, he didn't. He almost did, though. But he didn't. 2-2 count for Doyle. Can Jonas put him away? Pitch. And a miss. Struck him out. God. But it'll be interesting to see how many other trades the AL Central makes. Do the Guardians get involved? Every other team in the division has made a trade of some sort so far. Pitch. Strike. Austin Slater got traded to the Yankees from the White Sox. The Twins traded Duran. The Royals, they've made a couple of trades. Slow roller. And he missed it. And that is the, second hit of the game? Here's Austin Nola. 0 for 1 on the night so far. Pitch. Fly ball. And Rocchio comes over to make the catch. After last night, I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get there, but he did. 2 down. They got someone else warming up. I can't tell who that is. Looks to be a righty warming up in the pen for the guards. Couldn't tell who it is, though. Freeman, 1 for 2. Pitch. Ball. Oh, look at those evil clouds over there in Yankee Stadium. I think that stuff is past, though. Unless that's coming in. I don't know. That's very eerie. Pitch. Liner right to Arias. He'll easily throw it a second for the out. And another rather easy inning for the Guardians. We go to the bottom of the 6th, up 3-0. Do these guys got somewhere to be? Is there weather approaching in Cleveland or something? Or the Rockies just wanting to get on the plane and get the hell out before the trade deadline hits? That's funny. I've only been streaming this game almost an hour and a half. Keep in mind, I started about 5 minutes before game time. So, yeah, still. This game is flying by right now. A lot of ground and flyouts, though. The only difference is David Fry hit a ball out of the yard, 2-run shot, and then a sac fly for Rocchio. That's it. Oh, parody account. Ha, that's funny. Oh, look, it's Cal Manzardo. David Fry finally hits. Oh, they pulled him. Oh, Stephen Vogt, you have brainworms, buddy. He's like allergic to players having too much success. Cal Manzardo, 8-game hitting streak. No hug watch, though. Pitch. High ball 1 to Manzardo from Mejia. Interesting how they'd pull Fry like that. 1-0. Pitch. Strike right down the middle. Pitch. Oh, swung and missed. 23.5 innings. Shopping hours left. Biggest name to get moved, in my opinion, is Robbie Ray. What? No, it's actually No. Come on, Chris. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, okay. Here's Santana. Routine. 2 down. This team must have someplace to be. My God. We're almost to the 7th inning. Damn. There's Steven. God, those shirts are bright. Damn. Was it Khaki Wednesday or something? Sheesh. Here's Gabe. First pitch is a ball. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Fly out a single and a stolen base for Arias. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. There's Jose. One-two pitch. Fouls it off. Pitch. You went too far, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. These guys must have someplace to be. Damn. 7th inning coming up. Still 3-0. Uh, now the damn thing won't stop buffering and crap again. Does this at least once a freaking day when I watch. Does this at least once a freaking day when I watch. Oh, I gotta love it. But yeah, we're already in the 7th inning, guys. Can you believe it? I've only been live for barely an hour. God, look at the tell. Throwing a lot of pitches to Ben Rice. Sheesh. Ball 4. Loaded the bases. Yikes. Low key, though, as far as who I want to win, it's simple. Come on, stupid website. Okay, I think we're back. This site just does this stupid stuff where it just buffers. It'll be running perfectly fine. All right, so here's Enright pitching now. Full count for Tovar. Fouls it off. The way Trevor Stead IL and then sent to Columbus. Payoff. Fly ball to center, right at Quan. 1 down. So maybe we see Trevor Stephan at some point this year. That'd be cool. See him again. Haven't seen him in over a year. Think he got hurt, last year in spring training around there, and because I think he had to have major surgery, and yeah, he's finally back playing baseball. Pitch to Goodman, chopper foul. Makes me wonder who are they going to have in the ninth. I have to wonder, is Cade available? I'm sure he is. 0-1. Chopper foul. 3.3 walks percentage. The tell leads MLB. Yankee offense 9.8. Damn. Billy. Billy Bomba. 0-2 to Goodman. Fouls it off. Come on, put him away here, Nick. Nicky! 10 home runs, 25 RBIs, 295 average for Hunter Goodman in the 7th inning or later. I wonder if that's career-wise. Pitch. Outside, 1-2. White Sox beating the hell out of the Phillies 9-2. Hey, yo. Wow. Damn, Sox. They're, like I said, they're going try hard because they want to get traded. I want to get traded. Pitch. 2-2. I want to get traded. No, you loser. I want to get traded. We all want to get dealt. They saw Slater get traded. Like, I want next. Trade me. Get me out of here. Pitch. Ball 3. Now this dude can't locate. I always love when a pitcher be rocking and then he just can't locate. Honestly, it looks like Enright has had trouble all game so far. Pitch. Ball 4. Lost him. Just panicked or something and he just couldn't locate. Don't start nibbling. We were rolling too. So now here's Jordan Beck. 3 for 9 in the series, 2 Ks so far today, 0 for 2. Pitch. Strike. I think Enright's just letting it rip. Here's the 0-1. Ball. One. Pitch. Strike. Five home runs, 18 RBIs in the 7th inning or later, 294 average. I believe that's this season. Pitch. Ball 2. All right. Here's the 2-2 coming to Beck. Pitch is hit high to right field. Jones comes in, makes the catch, 2 down. Still, wow, the Yankees squandered it. That's tough. They squandered the bases loaded chance against Littell. Here's warming Bernabel. Pop out and a ground out so far. He's 4 for 11 in this series with a home run. Pitch is outside. George Steinbrenner, the third. Once upon a time, George actually had a handshake agreement to buy the Guardians or the Indians. Believe it or not. Here's the 1-1. Fouls it off. A slider. Here's the 1-2. Grounder right through the gap between second and third, and there's 2 on with 2 out. Francesca Mateo says, "Let's go, Colorado." Wow. It's a rare sight. A Rockies fan. Sure, Rockies games are fun to go to, especially at Coors with the homers that be hit there. Swing and a miss to Estrada. Tyro Estrada. Strikeout and a flyout for Tyro. Former Giant. I believe also a former Yankee. Once upon a time. Here's the 0-1 from Enright. Pitch. Grounder to short. Arias throws over and had to tag him. Arias with a bad throw, but luckily it still got to Santana, but he had to throw Santana off the bag. Still got the runner though. And that is it for the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom 7. It's 7th inning stretch time at Progressive Field. Yay. Still 3-0. Oh. Oh. Shohei Ohtani. Uh-oh. Shohei Ohtani got hurt? Ugh. Possibly. Threw 6 straight balls, missing badly on most of them. And now he's leaving with a trainer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mm. Jacob Junis with 2 scoreless innings at Dodgers, at Mets, at Phillies, at Cubs. I wouldn't mind trading him. Okay. Isaac Paredes expected to miss at least 2 months. Ugh. That's tough. The Dodgers have the worst luck when it comes to pitchers. Watch. We're going to see Dodgers trade for Shane Bieber. That's going to hit in the next hour. Watch. They're going to up the ante for Shane Bieber, and the Dodgers will trade for him in like the next hour. Guaranteed. Watch. I can almost guarantee that'll happen. Well, they're going to trade for somebody. Pitch to Jones is a strike from Mejia. Pitch. High, ball 1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. One-two pitch coming from Mejia. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. God, Jones stinks. I don't think we've gotten a base hit since Jose's hit, have we? No, I don't think so. Oh, wow. July 30th, 2008. Wow. A whole walk-off? Or whatever? Wow. Okay. Here's Brian Rocchio. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Shortstop goes out, make the catch. 2 down. Ooh. Hmm. Damn. Dashy not liking Nick Martinez, apparently. That's tough. Volpe. Is that Volpe again? Yeah. Tony V! Ooh, Tony V! Ah, man. Anthony Volpe. Stinky. Stinky V. Anthony Volpe. He's kind of like our Brian. He's the Yankees' Brian Rocchio. 2-0. Liner foul for Hedges. Oh, crazy dog, you'd kill to have Volpe. I don't know. I mean, is he better than Brian Rocchio or Gabe? Defensively? No. Offensively? Probably. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Dashy's trying to make a statement to Nick Kroll, apparently, on Twitter. He wants them to add more bats and stuff. Huh. 2-2. Outside, full count. Does Hedges draw the walk here? Walk this way. Walk this way. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Yeah, these guys have somewhere to be. We're going to the 8th. These guys have somewhere to be. I haven't even been streaming for 2 hours yet. We're almost in the 8th inning. Oh, Seth McLaughlin was cleared. Well, that's good news. Right? Just unfortunately for him, he's going to be seeing the boogeyman week 1 because if he does start, which I don't know if he will, but if he starts, he's going to see the boogeyman, a.k.a. Well, I mean, Malik Collins, but you already know who I'm talking about. Hang on. I'm not thinking football right now. My mind is completely mush from the Guardians. So I got to look it up here. Hang on. Top of the 8th coming up. Mason Graham. I don't know why I wasn't thinking on Mason. I wanted to call him something else. But he's going to be seen as biggie man, Mason Graham, week 1 if he plays. I don't think he'll start. That would give me PTSD if Seth starts against us and he lines up against Mason. Ryan Day was about to go to head coach prison for his strategy. The only thing that saved his ass is winning the national title. Why did this loser decide to run the ball repeatedly at Kenneth Grant and Mason Graham over and over and over and over again? But anyway, here's Hunter Gaddis. Pitched 15 pitches on the 23rd, 12 on the 26th, 15 on the 28th. So you notice no back-to-back days of usage. Did not pitch yesterday. obviously. And I'm guessing we'll see Cade, hopefully, to close this out. Here's Mickey Moniak. I've said if we were to make a small trade, he'd be a guy I would not mind. He's a decent player. What a catch in left field by damn. That's Mangum. Mangum. Ha 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 ha. Big League Chew is Mangum. Ha ha ha. 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Top of the eighth. 15 homers versus right-handers, 36 RBIs. That just shows you he barely faces lefties. Here's the 0-2 to Moniak. Pitch. Liner foul. That was a missile. Right in that corner. Here's the 0-2 to Moniak. Pitch from Gaddis. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Duck Dynasty gets him. Hell yeah. Defensive plays of the game. J-Ram once again cut in front of Arias to make a play. He looks at him like, I got it. They're trolling each other over there. Getting in front of each other. Obviously, there's no ill will. They're having fun. He did that to Rocchio, too, so Gabe shouldn't feel bad. He did it to Rocchio before. Here's the 0-1. But when you're Jose Ramirez, I kind of give him like the dirty lie, like, come on, really? But all right. Here's Orlando Arcia, struck out infield single. 3 for 9 in the series. 1-1. Strike. Dotted him on the inside part. All right, 1-2. Oh, 1-2 to Arcia. Pitch. Oh, he tried to dice him up again, but just a little too deep on that one. Just a little too deep. Hey, yo. Yo, dude. Just a tad bit too deep. Here's the 2-2 coming to Arcia. Pitch. Ah, trying to nibble. Come on, Hunter. Come on, get him out here. Don't mess around. Austin Nola on deck. Pitch. Swung and missed. Went fishing and came up empty. 2 down. Cracked Gaming is Rocchio hopping in. Rocchio is at second base. He's just being classic Rocchio. Not much to talk about. Here's Arcia. I'm sorry, not Arcia. Nola. Grounded to third. Rifles it over, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. We go to the bottom of the eighth, up 3-0. Yeah, this is like, I did my job. Once again, after this game, Guardians do not play again until Saturday. I'm sorry, not Saturday, Friday. I thought, yeah, today's only Wednesday. They don't play again until Friday. And I'll probably go live a little bit later tonight for the series recap against the Rockies. And then, yeah, we gonna vibe. Yeah. So stay tuned for that one. It feels weird having a late getaway game like this. Usually our getaway games are like at 1 or something, but I mean, it's whatever. Gambling again. Wow. Otani is still in the dugout, by the way. Huh. I wonder if that means he could still hit, but he just can't pitch. Is he gambling again? It's tough. All right, guys. So let's see what happens here. Is Kyle Manzardo hit 2 homers last night. I'll preview the Twins series, of course, as well. There's a lot of variables that could change in that series. Again, the only difference in this game, a 2-run shot from David Fry, and then a sac fly from Rocchio. That's it. That's really it. There's David. Of course, he was pulled for Kyle Manzardo last time up. Another new pitcher on the mound. It's Victor Vodnik. 32 games, 3-3 record, 3.19 ERA. First pitch against Kwan. Demoniac is now in center field for Doyle. Did Doyle get traded? Pitch. Grounder. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And Kwan will reach. I don't know if they're going to call that an error. But he's on base. What if we traded for Brenton Doyle? I wouldn't even hate that. An easy move. I mean, they're literally in the same building. But it's probably just a strategy move. Here's an attempted bunt by Martinez. Fouls it off. 0-1. Was that our first hit since the Rocchio, or since before the Rocchio thing? 8-game hitting streak now for Steven. Here's the 0-1 to Martinez. Fouls it off. That'll go into the seats. Go for 3. He's 1 for 8 in the series, so he's definitely cooled down after a hot little run that they had. Pitch. High, ball 1. He did not play last night, though. And of course, the offense went off. Wow. We'll see what moves the Rockies make over the next few hours. Pitch. Ball inside. 2-2. Did Doyle get... I don't know. They took him out for Mickey Moniak. That might have just been a strategy move. I don't think he got traded. Hard to say, though. Guess we'll find out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Should make a move for a pitcher? I say a bat. Give me a bat, damn it. Get me a freaking outfielder who can actually hit. Not asking for much. A double and a run for J-Ram. 1 for 3. 3 for 12 in the series. Not a great series for J-Ram. We'll see how he does against the Twins coming up. Here's the 1-0. Pitch from Vodnik. Fouls it off the end of the bat. 1-1. If I had to guess, I'll probably go live about 10 o'clock ish for my series recap. Here's the 1-1. Fouls it off. Makes me wonder what the Guardians would do if they had taken 2 out of 3 from Kansas City. Right? If Emmanuel doesn't blow that save, man. 1-2. Fly ball. That's going to be trouble. That's going to get down. And Kwan's going to skedaddle to third. J-Ram, oddly enough, stays at first. Wow. The normally uber aggressive J-Ram's like, I'm going to stay here at third. I'm going to stay at first. Wow. O'Hearn, Robert, Juan, and Suarez. I guess those are like the top trade targets. I don't even know if we're going to trade Quan. They might just be putting feelers out to get a vibe on how teams view Quan. But they're going to have to give us a ton for him. I mean, a metric ton. Like, legit, an amazing package. And if I'm the Guardians, I'm asking for major league ready players. I can't afford to wait a year or two for minor leaguers. Right? Now, if Chase DeLauder was ready, I wouldn't really care. But DeLauder's injured. Nolan Jones stinks. John Kenzie Noel is essentially a somewhat smaller Franmir Reyes. We really don't have anything in the outfield. If I see, a tweet saying the Guardians have traded for Brenton Doyle, I wouldn't even be mad. It's good. Not to mention Lane Thomas. I don't even think he'll be back this year. Here's Cal Manzardo with runners on the corners. Pitch. Liner. Base hit. One's going to score. How about another? Nope. Just one. 4-0. And the hit streak continues for Kyle. 4-0 Guards. Hell yeah, Kyle. So Shohei is stepping out onto the on-deck circle. Oh. Interesting. Weird situation there. Here's Carlos Santana. Wow. 4-0 Guards, bottom 8. 9-game hitting streak for Kyle. Honestly, if I'm trading anybody, it's Junis and Santana. Junis, Santana, maybe Lane, but who the hell would want him? He's injured, and I don't even know if he'll be back this year. Here's the 2-0 to Santana from Vodnik. Pitch. Santana base it into right field. Another run's going to score. Where's Kyle going to end up? Kyle goes to third. Santana dives in the second. Second and third. 1 out. 5-0 Guards. See, this is why you maybe buy a little. Trade Carlos. Make Kyle your overall first baseman. I don't know. He's starting to rake now, so I don't know. Hard to say. Right as we're getting into August, of course, Carlos starts hitting. Here's Gabriel Arias with a chance to really blow this open. Guardians' offense has been kind of dormant. Now they woke up again, it looks like. Here's the 0-1 from Vodnik. No, come on. Gabe. Gabe. Stop trolling. Gabriel, stop trolling. 2-0 Stop trolling. Gabriel, stop trolling. Actually, use your brain, brother. Use your brain, brother. Use the brain. 0-2. Stares at. God. Two down. Here's Nolan Jones. Here's the pitch. Chopper to first. And that retires a side, but not before the Guardians add a few more. And they're up 5-0 heading to the ninth. We'll see if Cade comes out to just get some work in. Because last time we saw Cade, it wasn't fun. We'll see what happens. Final inning before the trade deadline, and it's sad, and it makes me sad because this is possibly the final time we're going to see some of these guys. Okay, so Mick Abel is headed to AAA. Eduardo Tate is headed to Single A for Minnesota. So they're not even going to be immediately in Minnesota. Okay. Suarez's suitors include the Cubs, Mariners, and Tigers with less than 24 hours to go. The Cubs have a 5.75 OPS at third base, the second worst in the majors. Okay. But yeah, if the Guardians do make any moves, which I bet you they will, we'll see what kind of moves though. I'll go live and we'll talk about them. If it's a big one, if it's like a small move, like Carlos Santana or Jacob Junis, then I'll probably just make a video. But if we trade Quan, oh brother, or Bieber even, then I'll probably go live. And if we trade Jose Ramirez, I'm deleting my YouTube channel. You think I'm kidding, huh? So Cade Smith is out there and he throws the first pitch ball. 1-0. Fly ball. Roy Jones is there to make the catch. One down. All right. Pitch. Strike to Tovar. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Fouls it off. Remember, in his first actual outing as our closer, Cade only got one out. Now it's by picking off a runner. Pitch. Fouls it off. 2 again. To Tovar. Pitch. Chopper foul. 0-2 pitch. Ball. One, two, coming to Tovar. Pitch. Bloop. Liner into left. Kwan is there for the catch. 2 down. All right, here we go. All comes down to this. It's Goodman. Hunter Goodman against Cade Smith. 0-1 count already. Hunter Goodman 0 for 2 with a walk in the 7th. 2 for 11 in the series with a homer, I believe, in the first game. Fly ball. Is it playable? Santana is there to make the catch. And that retires the side, and that will end it as the Guardians go out in their final game before the trade deadline, and they put up a goose egg as they shut out the Colorado Rockies tonight, 5-0, in one of the most impressive showings by this pitching staff all year. By the way, I did not see this before, but let me just make sure I got it lined up here, guys. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we got ourselves a new subscriber. Shout out to Steve for subscribing. Wanted to make sure I acknowledged you. So let's go through the stats here, and then I'm heading out, and I'll be back later on tonight for the series recap and the series preview for the Twins. All right. There's that. All right, let's do it. Go to the MLB page, and there's the AL wild card. Rays are 54-54. So are we. Hey, Yankees, you want to get a skedaddle on us? Because we want to freaking pass these losers. All the Yankees got to do is beat the Rays, and we pass up the Rays for the wild card spot. So the Guardians will go into the wild card. They will go into the trade deadline at 500. They honestly should be much better, though. If they didn't implode against Kansas City that one game, and then the first game of this series, they would probably be rolling in 58-56 or something. They'd be like 2 or 3 games over 500. Anyways, Jacob Junis gets the win. He's 3-1 with a 3.20 ERA. Kyle Freeland took the loss, 2-11 with a 5.26 ERA. But yeah, Allard, 3 and a third innings of 1 hit, 5K ball. And then Freeland, 3 innings of 3 hit, 2 run, 1 homer ball. Yeah, 2 run ball. 3 hits, 2 runs allowed, 1 homer. Vodnik gave up 4 hits, 2 runs. They had not allowed a hit since the 4th inning when Hill was out there. Freaking Yankees. Feeble. But they got Austin Slater, right? Oh no, guys. The Yankees look vicious. Be careful. They got Ryan McMahon and Austin Slater. And Ahmed Rosario. Don't hurt me. All right. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Guardians are now 54-54 on the year. The Rockies are 28-80 on the season. Firmly entrenched. Like they're like a mile underground in the NL West. And we'll take a look at the standings too. And then, of course, we'll head on out of here. I'm going to get me something to eat. And then I'll go live tonight for the series recap. And we'll see if anything happens. So, as of right now, I believe the Guardians will. Yeah, we're 54 and 54. Ahead of the Royals now. They're 54 and 55. So we're ahead of them in the win column with one less loss. And if the Rays lose, we'll jump ahead of them into essentially the second spot outside the wild card behind the Rangers. You know, this team's going to sell because our closer got put in the corner because he's a freaking Class A bona fide 5-star asshole loser. He's a loser. Loser, loser, loser. Wow. But yeah, now it's time to see you. Was this the last time we face? Oh no, was this the last time we have Shane Bieber, Carlos Santana, Stephen Kwan? Was this the last time we see them in a Cleveland uniform? 2 hours. Tim Stebbins. Oof. Time for another 5-day vacation. Boy. We'll see if anything happens. If anything does, I'll be here. You know that. But with that being said, I am Crazy Dog, and I will see you all in about an hour or so. And then I'll see you guys on Friday. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, too, for the trade deadline stream with me and J.B. Taylor. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, guys, have a good rest of your night. And if you noticed, I decided to go vintage with the background. Yeah. Who's that on the Jumbotron? Oh, it's him. Look at that cursed name. Oh, that cursed name on top of the scoreboard. Yeah, Indians, right? Such a bad name. Well, Guardians isn't bad. I do like, though, how in their new renovations they got rid of those ugly pieces of crap on top of the second deck. Those freaking shipping containers. The worst idea ever. I don't know why they put those there. Stupidest thing ever. Well, so yeah, I'll see you guys in about an hour for the series recap. And I'll preview the Twin series. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Guards. Yeah. See you guys later. I'm out. For now. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, yeah.